Hey, what is up guys, Phoenix here, and today we're doing part 3 of our rose quartz pixel art tutorial. So where we last left off, we did the hair frame, and now we're going to do all the inner detail stuff, and the shading I think is going to come later, but right now I want to get on the face. So we're going to go to where we have the inner torso area right here, and I want you to find where we have this 2 flat that's in between the 2 singles on the right and that 1 single on the left. So it's about right here. And let me put myself invisible just so I'm not in the way. So once you find that 2 flat, we're going to be using that to build the left side of the face, and then it's going to kind of circle back around. So what I want you to do is on the right block right here, we're going to put 1 going up. We're then going to start going up and to the right from there, so you can put your placement block to the right or the top part each time, and you should be fine. So first off, let's just put the placement block. We're going to up and to the right, 2 vertical. We're then going to go up and to the right, 4 vertical, 2 times in a row. So a placement 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's clean up the area right here. And I think it'll start going up and to the right a little bit more. This is just like curls. So these are also going to be colored, I think, pink later or magenta. I'm just not doing the coloring yet. But anyways, we're going to up and to the right, 6 vertical now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from that 6 vertical, we're going to put an extra 1 on the top. And from that extra block, we're going to put 1 to the left and 1 to the right. So this is actually, I think, the jawline. So this is supposed to be gold. The other stuff below it is supposed to be magenta, but I'm going to do the swapping later. Anyways, from the 3 flat, we're going to go to the left side of it and go up and to the left 2 flat. Up and to the left 4 single. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see below in the back too, and I think that's the gravity falls. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I thought I spaced it far enough that I couldn't see them. Anyways, we're then gonna go up and to left 2 vertical, up and to left 9 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And once you have that spacing like that, we're gonna start from the bottom, or actually you can start from the top. It's easier that way, and count down 2 blocks. 1, 2. And on this block right here, we're just gonna put 1 to the left, and we're gonna come back to that later when we want to do hair stuff. But anyways, we're gonna still work with the top block in the 9, and we're gonna go up and to the right from it, 2 vertical, up and to the right, 2 single now, and this is just like a little indent in the side of the face. So it's gonna go in and then back out just to get like a weird peanut or oval shape. Anyways, we're then going to go up and to left 2 singles, 1, 2, up and to left 4 vertical 2 times in a row. So placement block on the left side, 1, 2, 3, 4. Placement block again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now from there, we're going to go up and to the right 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right 2 vertical, 1, 2, up and to the right 3 single, 1, 2, 3, and we're almost ready to start flattening out because the hair is going to take up a little bit of the head where it kind of cuts off there. So it's going to be flat, so switch over into 4 flat right now. So we're going to go up and to the right 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's going to descend lower into the skull and then back down to the other part of the neck. So what I want you to do from there is go down and to the right, 3 flat, down and to the right 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, down and to the right 1 single, down and to the right 2 flat, down and to the right 1 single, down to right 3 flat, and we're almost done. This is just going to span the entire side of the face, and then it's going to drop back down. So if you see the thumbnail, you know what I'm doing, but for some people, they don't really pay attention to the thumbnail, so then I have to explain the detail in detail. So we have 2, then 1, then 3. Let's go down to right 4 flat now. So placement 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to right 2 flat, 1, 2. down to right, one single. And then after that single, we're going to actually switch over back into verticals for a bit, just to get the spikiness of the hair going. So I want you to switch and go down to right, 2 vertical 2 times in a row. So put your placement block underneath. 1, 2. That's 1 time. 1, 2. That's 2. We're then going to curve back into the left. So go down into the left on the other side. 1 single. Down to left, 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And on the 3 flat, we're going to go to the middle block. So I want you to find that. And we're going to put 1 underneath it. We're then going to go down into the right, 1 single. Down into the right, 2 flat. And that creates the first ridge of hair, as you can see. We're going to pop back out again to the left for more ridges, but I just want you to see how the shape looks on the right hand screen. So on the left block in the 2 flat, we're going to go down into the left, 1 single again. Down into left, 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the 5 flat, we're going to find the final block, so this one all the way to the left, and put 1 underneath it. We're then going to go down into the right, 1 single. And underneath that single, we're actually going to do like this weird connectivity thing. We're going to put 1 underneath it, 2 to the left, and then 2 underneath that final block in the left. So none of this is touching at a diagonal. All of it's connected directly. It's just like a little twist and turn right there. And then what we're going to do is start going down to the right, 2 singles, 1, 2, down to the right, 2 flat, 1, 2, down to the right, 1 single again. So placement, 1. And we're almost done with the face. If you can see, we're almost at the part where the neck will just start stretching down, except on the right side, it's not really the neck, it's the hair that's covering the neck, but it's the same thing. Anyways, we're going to go down to the right, 2 flat, down to the right, 2 vertical, down to left, 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, down to left, 2 flat, down to left, 4 single, 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's where the number gets really big and starts heading towards the chest. We're going to go down to left at 9 vertical now. So put your placement block underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to start wrapping it back in. So we're going to go down into the right now. 3 vertical. Down to the right, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2. And on the second set of 2 vertical, we can actually split it in 2 directions. On the bottom block, we can put 1 to the right. And on that same bottom block, we can also put 4 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now after you put that 4 to the left, we're going to go up and to the left, 1 single. Up and to the left, 2 vertical. And I can tell you right now, this part is definitely supposed to be magenta wool. It's just that I'm putting it all in coal, and I'll swap out the colors later. But if you want to put this in magenta right now, you can. Anyways, we're going to go up and to left, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And from that 3 vertical, each of these blocks are going to get 1 to the left of them. And then we're going to do an extension and add 4 to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now after we added the 4 there, it should be 7 tall. And we're going to go to the bottom block and start curving back down. So we're going to go down to the right from the bottom block, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And then down to the right, 1 single. And that should kind of lock out the shape. We still have all this room over here to the right, which we will work with later, considering we have this single we placed to the right but never actually worked with. And we can also do some of the facial detail now too, like the eyes and things like that, which I kind of left out. So what we're going to do is go back to the inner part of the face, starting from the bottom, and we'll bring it up. So starting from the 3 flat we have right here at the top of the left jaw, we're going to go down into the right from the right side of it, and we're going to put 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're then going to go down to the right, 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And there is some shading part that goes underneath the jaw that we can actually kind of outline right now. So let's grab like a light gray wool or something just to mark it. And from the 3 flat right here, we're going to go below the first block, so this one, and put 6 going to the left. Oh, I can't, this doesn't stick. Let's use grass block. Actually, no, that's placement. Let's use random light gray wool. That should be fine. There we go. So from the first block, we're gonna put 6 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When we figure out what to shade this with, we'll swap the colors out, but for now, we're just gonna mark that there. Anyways, from the 4 flat we put right here with the coal, let's go to the second block. So this one right here. And we're gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 placement blocks above it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then on the 8th block, we're gonna put a piece of coal. And then we can destroy the blocks below that. So let me see if the 7 is correct. Because if I put it in the wrong spot, it's gonna look like a small mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's correct. Anyways, from that first coal, we're now gonna put 2 to the right to it. Oops. And on the left and right side of it, we're gonna go up and to the left 1 single and up and to the right 1 single, just to get like a little smile shape. Now, to the left single right here, we're gonna put 3 placement blocks on top, and then a block of coal on the 4th block. And from that, what we're gonna do is put 2 to the left and 6 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it becomes, that's gonna be where the mouth is actually. This below right here with the smile is just like a little chin mark. And we're gonna actually like mimic that shape above it. So when we have this 9 flat right here, what we're gonna do is go to the left side and find the second block. And I want you to put 2 placement blocks on top of it. And then a coal on the 3rd block. And from there, we're gonna go up and to the right, 5 flat. And then down to the right, 1 single. And that should be it for the mouth. But now we have to move up to the nose and the eyes, and that's a little bit more detailed, but not too much so. So what we're gonna do is from the top part of the lip, where we have this 1 single right here, we're gonna add, I think it's 7, but let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's actually 6 placement blocks to the top of this single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the 7th block, we're gonna put 3 pieces of coal going straight up. Now once you have those 3 pieces of coal, let's gonna find the middle one and put 1 coal to the right. We're then gonna go in a zigzag pattern and go down into the right 1 single, up into the right 1 single, and then down into the right again. So it looks like this. It's pretty weird looking, but I wouldn't put too much thought into why it looks like that. It's just kind of the pixel art, the face is kind of small, and that's the best way I could kind of shape out the nose. Anyways, from the 3 vertical that we started with, we're gonna go up and to the left from the top block, 1 single, and start shaping out the left eye. So from that 1 single, we're gonna go down to left 4 flat, and then up and to left 1 single. And then from that single, we're gonna go to the right side now and go up and to the right 2 vertical, up and to the right 1 single. And then once you have that single, we're gonna put 2 placement blocks on top, and then a block of coal on the 3rd. Up and to left 3 flat, down to left 2 flat, and then we can finish off the eye socket by going down to left 2 singles. So that's left eye complete. Now to do the eyebrow, we're gonna go above the 3 flat we have right here at the top of the eye. And on the the last block, sorry. This last block, we're gonna put 1 placement on top, and then a coal. And from that coal, we're gonna put 1 to the left, and then we're gonna go up and to the left 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6 block's already there because it's part of the frame. Now for the right eye, we're gonna go a little bit over to the right side where we have this 2, 1, and 3 flat right here. And what I want you to do is from the 1 single, we're gonna put a coal to the left of it. We're then gonna go down to the left 2 singles. And that's the right eyebrow. With a little bit of the the what is this called? The eyelid, I guess, framed in. It's like the eyebrow and the eyelid together. Anyways, from there, we're gonna go to the last angle, and we're gonna put about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 placement blocks underneath it. We're then gonna go down to the right 1 single, and then down to the right 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And once you have that, you're actually done with both eyes. We just need to fill in the eyes later, which I'm going to do as final detail. Just wanted to make sure all that stuff is filled in for now. So, yeah, I think that's a good place to leave it for today. We got the face done. We're going to start doing the hair detail next time. And we're going to start from the left side, work our way all the way up, and then bring it way back down. And then we can start doing the... I think she has a gem on her chest or on her stomach area, so we got to do that as well. So there's a lot more to do, but due to some noisy things going around near my house, I'm going to cut it off here for today, and we will continue in the next part.